Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Inevitable, and this is the Calm Face Violent Ambition podcast, where I'll be speaking about literally anything that comes to my mind, anything that I find interesting, and I'll be sharing my insight on the topic at hand. Thanks once again for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the video. So today we're going to go on a rant again with regards to my twin flame journey, and um I'm just gonna be going on a basic rant, something that just came to my mind quite recently, something I'm actually experiencing right now, to be honest with you. So right now I am getting sent like a boatload of energy right now, um from my twin flame. I feel like this energy is also like it's like a spiritual awakening that's happening within me right now, and it's just like trying to basically it's flowing from within me and trying to flow without me, basically overtaking my entire body. And it's like so intense, right? That I'm having somatic, what do you call it? Somatic. I'm trying to figure out what the word is. Somatic actions, somatic experiences, or somatic. I don't know what the word is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just cannot seem to get to the word. Um, Whatever the word is, I am experiencing that right now. I'm having my body's like shaking, it's like triggering, and like I'm getting like my heart. It feels like my heart is being broken open, right? And there's just this flow of energy that's surging through me right now. And I know it's like the energy that my twin is sending me right now. Um, I also just got like a 5D message from her, and it's saying like basically I was saying that God, this is intense, you know what I mean? So basically, like her telling me that she's experiencing this right now. That was about a few minutes ago, about 10 to 15 minutes ago that I got that 5D message from her. And I just thought about it, and like it's so intense that I'm experiencing somatic like outbursts where my body is shaking. Like I'm having a surge through my heart right now, my heart chakra, and it's like my ego is dying. You know what I mean? It still feels like my ego is dying. It feels like my ego is getting buried 6 feet under, right? And I'm calling out to God the way I feel like this is so overwhelming. I feel like my twin is going to eat me alive. This amount of energy that she's sending me right now. On top of it, I'm calling out to God to, help me become this version of me that I need to be, this higher version of me that I am supposed to be, and I'm praying to God to just like let me be, to let me develop into this man that I'm supposed to be, and this is not easy. Um, to humble myself, to essentially kill my ego and like just let all this energy surge through me. It's the most it's the most bizarre kind of experience that I've ever encountered in my life. It's nothing. It's very otherworldly. I don't know how to explain other than the words I've just used. Like, I'm having this somatic experience right now. My body is shaking. Like, I wouldn't even say shaking. Like, have you ever have you ever seen people who've done TRE exercises, trauma release exercises, right? Um, that is exactly what's happening to me right now. The only difference is I'm not doing any exercises. I'm literally laying in bed right now, but I'm having these somatic experiences right now with the energy that my twin is sending me, right? And you know how the body shakes when you're doing a TRE exercise? That's exactly what's happening to my body right now. I'm shaking. I'm having I'm having this huge influx and surge of energy flowing through me right now. And it's all stemming like from my heart chakra, right? Now, okay, so I don't typically use the terms like chakra, you know, I just like my tone will use those terms, but I I I don't use those terms. I just say my heart. So I can feel the surge of energy flowing through my heart, right? And it's pulsating through my entire body. While it's pulsating, my body is just like shaking. It's having a somatic experience right now, right? Like a TRE exercise, like someone who would do a TRE exercise. That's exactly what's happening to my body right now, and it's making me. It's very overwhelming. It's making me feel like I have no control. I can feel the shame and and like what's leaving my body right now with this somatic experience that I'm having right now. I can feel the shame of past trauma leaving my body right now. I can also feel my ego dissipating, right? And any sense of anger or guilt, or I would say even lust, is like leaving my body. You know what I mean? And what's left after this entire somatic experience that I'm having right now is just calmness. It's just, you know, um, stillness. It's flow. It's basically everything that is aligned with, like, the high frequencies of life. That is what that is what's like being left after the purge of this energy that was, like, I would say, was stuck in my fascia, you know what I mean, in my body. Um and it feels kind of amazing, but it's also very, very overwhelming. It feels like I'm like like I mentioned in previous videos, it feels like I'm dying, you know what I mean? And obviously not physically. Like me, I, awareness, the bot, like me, it feels like that is dying, and all that's been left afterwards is just soul, just my my ultra instinct, you would call it, I guess. And Yeah, it's really quite the experience. It's crazy that you like myself as a twin flame. I'm able to essentially have a somatic experience without needing to do any type of somatic exercises like TRE exercises. Like so crazy. Um, like the twin flame journey is really like it's a different kind of it's a different kind of experience. And also I do need to take back something that I've mentioned in my previous video as well. When I mentioned that there's no manual for this journey. So I do have to bite my tongue and I do have to say my humblest apologies to the person that I have offended. So there is actually a manual, and it's not even just a manual, it's an um, in-depth, you can call it a dictionary at this point, but it's like an in-depth playlist from A to Z with regards to like the twin flame journey, right? And I should actually give her all the credit for all the knowledge that I have uncovered about twin flames. Because I essentially see her as a mentor. And I do apologize to her for saying that there's no manual for this journey when in fact there is, and she deserves all the credit for it. So on Infinity's channel, right, on Magnetize Yourself, she actually has a playlist that I've been binging and getting all my, twin flame content from. And I see her as a mentor, like I mentioned before. And I actually feel like I disrespected her by saying that there's no manual for this experience, even though I've been using her playlist as a manual. So I really do bite my tongue and I really do apologize to her for that and to you guys for saying that. I would refer you guys to her channel, to her Twin Flames playlist if you are a Twin Flame and you need some knowledge and guidance and wisdom with regards to someone who has been through this and is in the fruits of the wisdom right now from it. So that's what I would suggest. But yeah, this is um this is quite the experience. Like I mentioned, I'm not doing any TRE exercises yet. I'm having a somatic experience right now where any sort of negative emotion that has been trapped inside my body, inside my fascia, right? Don't know if you know what that is, fascia. Um, it's basically being purged out of my body right now with the help of the energy that I'm receiving from my twin flame. And yeah, this like all I can say is that it's only up from here. Um, it can only be up from here. I mean, like every negative emotion that has been trapped inside my body, pain, shame, guilt, anger, lust, it's been purged out of my body right now, and I feel so calm. I feel like so mindful. I feel stillness and I feel flow. Like I'm in flow with everything. And it feels like my ego is dissipating along with this purge. And yeah, it's really, like I mentioned, it's really quite the experience. And that was a little rant that I mentioned that I'd be going on, I guess. But I wanted to know by you guys, like if you guys are twin flames and you have experienced something like this before, what has it been like for you? Have you been going through this as well? Um, has have you and your twin flame been experiencing been experiencing this at the same time? Because like I mentioned to you, I just received a like a message, a telepathic message from my twin flame saying that, this is intense. And that was about 15 minutes ago. And I've been having the somatic experience for the past 15 to about 30 minutes. And what a coincidence it is that she just like sent me a telepathic message to let me know that, this, she's having a very like intense, um, energetic experience or outburst, as I would say, right now, as I'm having the somatic experience right now. Just thought I'd hop on a vid and just speak about it. Because it is quite interesting, and I was just thinking about it. But yeah, it really does feel like my twin's going to eat me up alive if I do not become the man that I am supposed to be. So I'm really praying to God, like really hard right now, to help me become this man that I need to be. Uh, because it's very overwhelming, just the thought of, being eaten alive by her. Not literally, like, obviously I'm speaking figuratively. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's the thought of it is very overwhelming, and obviously, I I don't want to do the exact same thing that I used to do in the past, where I would, become so engulfed and so overwhelmed by her presence that I would want to escape and run away and avoid all these, all this trauma that that she brings up out of me when we connect. And yeah, that's really the last thing that I would want to do right now is, you know, just disappear off the face of the earth like I used to, um, which was really bad, and I really do regret it. And could have been so much further on this journey if I just had to stay the course. But this is where we are right now, and I am staying the course. I am going to come out at the end of this victorious, successful, and a changed man, and the man that I need to be. And I am going to do this for my soul, for me and my soul and my God. Give him all the glory, praise, and honor. And I'm gonna do it for my twin as well because I really do love her a lot, and she probably knows it. And this is for all the times that I did abandon our twin flame journey and ghost and just disappear off the face of the earth. There was no excuse for that. And I will no longer be doing that. I'll be taking on everything, taking on what this journey brings me, and I'm going to handle business. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to become the man that I need to be for myself, for my God, and for my twin. Alright, so thanks once again for listening to my little rant. And yeah, if you have further insight with regards to your twin flame journey that you'd like to share with me, you can go ahead and drop them in the comments. I really do appreciate you guys' feedback. And I read through each and every one and I respond to each and every one because I appreciate you guys for listening and, you know, commenting and sharing your insight and letting me know that, you guys can relate to what I'm going through. It really does mean a lot to me. So, just like to say thanks once again for tuning in. I am your host. I am Inevitable, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.